So last week and the week before I had the flu and it was the worst thing ever. I genuinely, like, I've had COVID and it was significantly worse than COVID. I was in bed for like 7 days straight and I could not like stand up for longer than like 5-10 minutes. I had like migraines, full body aches, fevers pretty much every day, head colds, you know, mucusy, and then now I have a lingering cough. Woohoo! It's so fun. So I was not able to train over the past 2 weeks, like barely at all, because I was very sick. So we've had like 2 weeks off. And then this week I am getting back into my training program because next month is ADF and I want to be in tip-top condition for that. So there's lots of conditioning that I have to do before then, over the next few weeks. And then closer to the time, I'll be tapering off a little bit just so I have enough energy on that weekend because it is going to be a doozy. Training from like 9 a.m. till 10 or 11 p.m. So this week I thought we'd go along and I would show you all my gym workouts, have a little bit of a chat about why I do the workouts that I do currently, and give you a little bit of an insight into my training program as a PT. So I program all of my own sessions normally, but currently my physio has programmed my upper body sessions because I still have my neck injury, which is lingering. I've been taking pain medication for it every single day, and I have a whole bunch of exercises which I have to do for that. But today is an upper body training session. So we're doing the one that the physio programmed, and I'm hitting every muscle in the one session. A lot of focus on my shoulder stabilizers at the moment. I'm not allowed to do any heavy lifting for my shoulders because anytime I do that, it puts pressure on my neck. So I actually really like this session. It's really fun, and it means the training load is a little bit lighter. We're not doing necessarily strength. We're doing a lot of hypertrophy ranges. So that's like ranges of 6 to 12 reps. And I'm drinking my pre-workout now. This is the sour gummy worms flavor from Naked Harvest. And I only recently discovered this brand, but I'm really loving it so far. I find their pre-workout very helpful. And I love that all of their ingredients are natural. So I've been giving it like a use pretty much every week. Loving it. Now you may be thinking, Ashley, don't you normally say that you should rest when you're sick? And the answer is yes. But the answer is also I've been off for 2 weeks and I want to start getting back into the gym because I have a huge training load coming up. So the training that I'm going to be doing today is going to be a lot more gentle than normal. I'm not going to push it too hard. I'm going to be very careful about where my body is today. Because I know that the risk of injury is actually way higher when you are sick or fatigued. So I'm currently both, which is great. So we're going to be very careful today. So I'm just going to drink my pre-workout. I put some ice in there just to make the flavor a little bit better, which I have been doing like for the past few years, and it is like a life changer, especially in summer. And then we're going to go train. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. It is currently 6:26 in the morning and I have a big day of clients today. So I thought that I'd start off the day by showing you my breakfast. I'm currently in the staff room, so I'm just trying to like talk quietly. But I made some apple crumble for my meal prep this week for breakfast. Look how delicious. And we have no spoons left in the staff room, so I'm eating it with a fork. But this morning is a really big day. I have a lot of back-to-back clients for personal training sessions, and then I have a class, and then tonight I've got teaching. So it's a really big day of work. I've tried to block off my big work days to Tuesday and Friday and Thursday. So that's been really helpful. Today I had to wake up at 5 a.m, which doesn't seem like much, but I normally go to bed at about 11 because of my body clock with dance teaching and stuff. So it's always a bit of a hard wake up. Even though I am a morning person, I just like never get enough sleep on a Tuesday or a Monday night. But I'm gonna eat this now and then I'll do my best to film as much as I possibly can today, but I can't really film with clients. So I'll keep you updated. Class number 1 is done. I am feeling super happy. I love teaching circuit. It is such a fun vibe. We had 10 stations today, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, working on aerobic fitness today and muscular endurance. And our goal for the 8-week period, because I work in like 8-week blocks, is to get everyone working towards their pull-up. So we started off with dead hangs and then we moved into scapular pull-ups, and this week we progressed into banded pull-ups. And now I have a client at 9:30. It's like almost 9, and I have to go and move my car because the car parking in the city is like crazy. I'm not gonna pay $100 for parking, so I've got to go move my car. I'm feeling a little bit sick and under the weather still. I kind of like couldn't stop coughing just then when I was coaching, so I'm just praying that like it starts to ease off and get better. I maybe got like 6 hours of sleep last night, so that did not help because I had teaching last night and then I had some meal prep to do, went to bed, had to wake up at 5. So this is what I mean. And it's not like I can just go to bed earlier because my work is in the evenings and in the mornings, you know what I mean? So I'm just managing as much as I can at the moment with my sleep, but luckily Tuesday morning is my only early morning. It is now 3 p.m. and I have just finished a big day of clients. I had a lot of cancellations today actually because everyone is now getting the flu. I did not pass it on to my clients, but everyone is now getting the flu. So a lot of people were sick and away today. I only had 2 today, and I normally have 6. So my last client was at 10:30, and then I was editing on my laptop from 10:30 till 3 p.m. And then I scheduled next week's YouTube video, which is very exciting. You guys would have seen it by now. It's a Q&A video. I'm very excited for you all to see it. It's just a fun way to like keep building the community, you know? But today was supposed to be like a back-to-back client day, and it ended up being a big admin day. I just feel like today, I feel like I've been hit by a truck a little bit. So I'm still recovering from the flu a little bit is what I'm kind of sensing. So I'm gonna go home, rest and recuperate, and then we have teaching tonight. Honestly, I might have a nap, and then I will do my training session that I'm supposed to do today, tomorrow. So currently I've got a new program that I did for myself in conjunction with my physio. I am doing strength training 4 times a week in the gym, and then I am doing my dancing 1 day a week. So that's 5 days a week training, and that way I have 2 rest days, which is really good because it means I have enough time to rest my neck at the moment. And of course that's not including all of the fitness classes that I take and all of the dance classes that I take as well. Today is normally my lower body day. I have upper lower at the moment, and I'm gonna do my lower body session tomorrow because I feel gassed. And it's not like a fatigue I can push through. Like I know when I can push through it, and I feel like I just need a nap right now, honestly. And honestly, sometimes that is just like the reality of life, and we're gonna work around it. We're gonna make it work. Also, in my little lunch bag, I have some snacks packed, which I'm gonna eat now. So I'm gonna eat a protein bar because I am so hungry, guys, and I don't have a fork to eat my lunch. Sorry, my dinner. And some rock melon, and then I'm gonna eat my dinner when I get home. But I just feel like I could eat my dinner now and have 2 dinners today. I don't know what it is. I think like normally when I don't get enough sleep, which was last night, I got like 5 or 6 hours of sleep. I am really hungry the whole day, and it's because my body is needing energy, so it makes sense. And I feel like My tiredness is showing a little bit more today. But some days that's just what we have to work with. And even though I have been prioritizing my sleep recently, last night I just had stuff that I had to get done, and then I had an early morning client. So it was just, it's just a big night. But I'm gonna eat my little snack now. These protein bars I want to show you are like my absolute favorite. It's from the brand Tasty, and these aren't my faves. My favorite ones are the raspberry and chocolate ones, I think, or cranberry and chocolate. They're pink wrapping. I am now at the gym. It is Wednesday and we are gonna go and do a leg session. Again, my rep ranges at the moment are hypertrophy, so I have rep ranges of 8 to 10 currently, lifting heavier weights. Today I was like, honestly, really not feeling like going to the gym. Like, I just woke up and I felt so fatigued. I had 9 hours of sleep, but I just felt so incredibly exhausted and I just did not want to go to the gym. But we had a pre-workout. I blasted some good tunes on the way here and now I'm feeling really hyped. I originally wanted to go into the gym that I normally train at, Millennium, which is like on the shore, because the facility is really nice and I get to see all my friends. But they are currently redoing one half of the gym and I really did not want to go in and be all cramped in one space, because last time I went in on Monday, it was just like cramped in there. So I'm training at a gym way closer to my house, one of the Anytime Fitnesses, and it's gonna be good vibes. I don't know what they have, but as long as I can get like a squat rack, I should be sweet. I'm pretty good at adapting stuff. But I'm feeling really hyped now, guys. This is your sign that if you're feeling like you don't want to train, put on some good music, have a pre-workout snack. I had a little bliss ball, and then just drive to the gym, and by the time you warm up, you'll definitely feel better. I just made it home from the gym and I'm gonna have some lunch. It's like 2 p.m. I'm starving. So I'm gonna have this chicken fajita Mexican salad bowl that I prepped. I've really been putting in the effort over like the past 2 months to get into the habit of meal prepping at the start of the week and making sure I have enough meals for the week, because my hours are like all over the show. And sometimes I'm out really late for dancing and dance teaching, so it's really helpful to have some meals that I can just like grab on the go. I need your help. I am currently in the process of deciding my costume for ADF, our performance. The theme / brief we got given is denim, red and black. I currently have denim and red, and I am stressed. I'm trying to use stuff I already have at home because your girl is on a budget this time around, you know? We can't always buy new things. Plus, I feel like whenever I go buy something new for a costume, like it's so stressful. I'd rather just like try source something from home, but I'm stressed. So, okay, I'll show you guys the options so far. I have denim shorts. I borrowed them from my brother. A red top, and then I'm thinking the headband. I'll have to like pin it in for the life of me. Obviously with styled hair and makeup, but this is just like such a basic outfit. I don't know. I also have this blue and red top as an option, and I thought it would be perfect, but then I put it on and I was like, oh, it's kind of giving nothing. Okay, this is another option. We have a red crop, denim jeans and a blue headband. I don't know, or I could just have these two, but then I feel like that's so boring. This is the OG top that I was thinking of because it's blue and red, and it's got the red stripe down the side, but I think it's just like too long, and I don't know, I think it's kind of giving nothing. Like, it's cute as an outfit, but like on stage, I think it's just kind of maybe giving nothing. I put a hat on. I feel like the hat is not the vibes. Like, kind of, but no. I am now about to go in and teach my stretch and mobility class, which is from 6:30 to 7:15 p.m. And I am so tired, you guys. I feel like I need to just like crawl into bed and go to sleep. Like, I think this flu is like still lingering and I just am feeling so fatigued. But I've had dinner and I'm feeling excited to go coach. Today we're doing a full body mobility routine, working on some hip mobility, working on some back mobility, and I always include, like I said, some props in my class, and I'm excited to go use a foam roller and just like relax. I feel like I need this class a lot right now. It is Thursday. I am now preparing for my core class. So every single Thursday, 12:15 till 1 p.m, I have a core circuit class. Today we're all focused on stability, and it's gonna be a 6 session. So I wrote it up here on the mirror. We've got 10 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 1 minute rest between each round, 3 rounds. It's gonna be a sick class. This is the current setup. It's looking like a mess in here because the floor is being redone, so we've got like random stuff everywhere, but this is the setup. I just finished my class and it was such good vibes. I feel like my energy was just like so low, and I just feel like I have nothing to give today, and I think that is because I have definitely not been prioritizing getting an early night's sleep or prioritizing my own me time, and yeah, so I just felt really flat. Before I go and coach tonight, I'm gonna just try to do something for me, go train, get my energy levels up, eat some good food, and see if that helps improve it. Wanted to eat my lunch, but I don't have a fork, so I have to wait till I get in there. But I'm gonna just snack on this protein bar, which is gonna give me a little bit of energy pre-workout. And this is my favorite flavor that I was talking about the other day, dark chocolate cranberry. It's really good. I also forgot to bring my pre-workout powder today, so I got a Musashi, but I knocked it over with my foot during class. So embarrassing, and it spilled all over the floor like midway through coaching my class, so there's only half of it left, but I'm gonna drink that as well as I'm driving so I get that energy, and I'm gonna go straight into my training. To teach core, which is a 30-minute class, and it runs from, I'm just trying to get my microphone behind me. So it's a 30-minute class and it runs from 5:30 till 6 p.m, and we do mostly bodyweight stuff, sometimes some stuff with some dumbbells, but I'm feeling really excited. I love coaching this class, and like my regulars that come along are so lovely. I'm feeling like very, very, very tired today, but I'm just like gonna do my best. I'm having another Musashi energy, which is not very good because I don't sleep well when I have caffeine late at night, but I'm trying to get a bit of energy because I feel so flat. Like, I think this flu is just like lingering with some fatigue, but we're gonna give it our best, and I'm excited. Class is done. The vibes were very high and it was so fun, you guys. I got to meet like heaps of new people who were trying out the class for the first time. There were about like 50 people in the class, so like a decent size, and it was just like really good vibes. I feel like it picked my mood up. I feel way more energized now, and I think like the pre-workout kicked in as well, which helps. So now I'm heading off to teach advanced jazz. So these are like 16 to 18-year-olds ish. And we are doing a dance to Mean Girls by Charlie XCX, and it is going to be vibes on vibes. I am co-choreographing it with another teacher called Gria, and she is so lovely, but I believe that she is not here this week, so it's just going to be me holding down the fort, and we're going to try and format the whole thing, which will be really good. So I have about like an hour to go head over there from this. That's my little stage. Oop. And then that's the class. For my protein snack, this is really good, but it's just like really random. I packed like cheese slices and these tiny little salami sticks, and I'm eating this as my post-workout snack. And I'm gonna have dinner once I get to teaching, because I'm like really hungry, but I just want to like drive over there. After your workout, it's really important to eat some protein and some carbs. This has protein and fat in it, no carbs here, but it's a good beginning. And it's just something that's like really easy to prep. Like I just like chuck like 3 salami sticks and some cheese. I'm in teaching now, and I wanted to show you guys my dinner. So I'm eating it with a spoon because we have no forks left. But I have fajita chicken on rice with some capsicum and red onion for veg. So I'm gonna eat that now. And then I'm just currently going over my class plan for class. How cute this is. I wanted to show you. So this is like our little staff room, and we have this little area here with a mirror so we can practice before class, and just like make sure everything looks good. But we've got like really cute little quotes on the mirror. It's so cute. This is an inside joke. So cute. Wow, looking hot, looking good, keep calm and danza on, you're doing amazing, sweetie. It is a lot later. I've finished teaching. It is like 9 p.m. and I am in the studio because I am filming some choreography on Saturday, and I need to finish one of the routines. I was supposed to do this 2 weeks ago. It was in my calendar, but unfortunately I had the flu and I was dying in bed. So instead we are doing it now, and I feel like I'm just like hitting a wall choreographically. So come get out of a choreography block with me. I have like 4 counts of 8 to do for the main chorus, but then the main chorus part I still have to finish. So I'm going to start there because I feel like that was where I'm starting to get this go the most. So I'm going around in a circle, always wanting more ka, ka. Then I have boom, boom, ka, dee, da, dee, da, hit. 6 and 7, 8, and I'm stuck. Guys, I'm so stuck. Base card. Guys, it's like 10 p.m. at this point. I have officially hit a choreography block, and I think I'm too tired to like finish it. So I've got a few counts of 8 left, so I'm just gonna pocket it for tomorrow. But there is a trick that I need to do for Sydney that I cannot do. And that is like, it's like a variation of the worm. I've never been very good at the worm. I'm very strong naturally, and like obviously I train in the gym a lot, so like strength is not an issue. My issue is mobility, and like the mobility of my spine is lacking, to say the least. So I'm setting out this mat behind me here because we're gonna try and learn it and fix it, because right now I'll show you what it's looking like, but it's not looking pretty. This is not my strength, okay? But here we go. I roll to the floor. I come up and I prep and I do the one. So if I just like do the one, I can't one. I've never been up. Here I go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Up, down, up, go. My arm is so sore from my work. It is Friday and I'm currently eating some lunch. I just had 3 back-to-back clients from 8:30 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. and I had like 5 hours of sleep last night after rehearsing. So I'm feeling dead. And then I left the house without bringing my meal prepped lunch. So I'm not feeling 100% today. So we got a poke bowl and a matcha latte. And I'm just gonna sit here and do some admin stuff before I have to teach stretch. It is now 3:38 p.m. and I have just finished my second to last client of the day. This is my second pre-workout of the day because I felt so dizzy and faint and fatigued in the middle of the day, which is just a result of lack of sleep, unfortunately. So I do not recommend having 2 pre-workouts a day, but today I just need to work with what I got, need the extra energy. So I'm gonna drink this now and then I'm gonna do my own personal training session. It is my leg day today. My legs are feeling very sore still from my session the other day, but I'm gonna smash out that session and then I have one more client from 5 to 5:30 and then I'm done for the day. Today has been super busy and I literally have not had time to film. I've just been going from client to client to client. But that's just what Fridays are for me at the moment. And we're just gonna work with what we got. I just finished my leg day. Did not get to film everything that I wanted to film because the gym is so busy in the afternoons. Like all of the students come in and there's like 200 people on the floor. So none of the equipment is free and it wasn't like safe for me to film without getting people in the shop. But I'm done now and I'm walking all the way up from the bottom floor to level 6, which is like the rooftop view level, and I'm heading up there just to do like a lap around for my cool down before I do some stretches. How cool is this? And then literally the next level down we literally have like a turf. Look at that. I'm on the roof going for a walk on the track and then right there is the turf and people are just like playing tennis. Like that's insane. I feel so lucky, honestly. Like, oh, also I forgot to mention I have been wearing my Atelier jewelry literally every day because I never take my jewelry off. I have these 2 necklaces here that were gifted to me and I have been wearing them every single day and they have not tarnished. So like if you are looking for sweat-proof jewelry that you can wear in the shower, in the sauna, to dance, to the gym, honestly get on the Atelier train because look, and how cute is that? It's gorgeous. I've had so many compliments on these like necklaces too, and they're just like really high quality and I'm just like grateful that I can wear jewelry and not stress about it tarnishing for once because I'm always like having to take my jewelry off to train and then I swap out my necklaces between these 2 and like the other Atelier one with the seashell that I have, and then this bracelet I literally have not taken off since it was given to me, so I highly suggest buying from it. And look at the color, it's still so shiny. Okay, it's a halfway break. My neck is very, very, very sore, but I'm snacking on some snakes and a protein bar. This is the dark chocolate and almond flavor, just to get my energy levels back up. We just finished rehearsal and guys, my body is like dead. I feel exhausted. I got very faint in the middle there for a hot second, probably the lack of breakfast, but I am now refueling. I have rehearsal again for the breakers tonight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So I'm just gonna sit here and eat my lunch. Ben made me some cheesy, dairy-free, gluten-free pasta with steak last night and mushroom, and it's so, so good. So I'm just gonna eat this. It's got my source of protein from the steak, my carbs from the pasta, and then my healthy fats from the dairy-free cheese as well. And then I'm drinking some Powerade to get my electrolytes back in. This one is sugar-free. Normally I like to use a powder in my water, but I ran out. But guys, what the heck? I'm so tired. I just made it home and oh my god, that's my tongue from the Powerade. This is why I never drink Powerade. Like all that coloring, look at that. Oh my god. Anyways, you guys, I am so tired. I don't know what it is. Like I've been taking some like new pain meds, and one of the symptoms is like fatigue and tiredness and dizziness, and I just feel so out of it right now. Like we had a 4-hour training this morning, and it was like a push, but it wasn't too bad. I think like I just haven't had enough sleep this week. I got like 2 nights this week with like 5 hours of sleep, and I just feel like my body is still recovering from that flu. So I'm feeling the brunt of it. So I think I'm gonna go have a nap now. But before I do, I wanted to show you my cute little cupcake, because I made some gluten-free and dairy-free, sugar-free cupcakes. Well, mostly dairy-free apart from the icing and the designs on the top. And I made them yesterday. And look how cute they are. They're chocolate ones. The icing is from the packet. Like this is a packet cake mix, and it's gluten-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free, and apart from the icing, I think. And it is so cute. Look at that. And I put a sugar-free chocolate piece on top as well, just to like give it a little bit of extra oomph. So I'm gonna eat my little cupcake treat as like a little afternoon pick-me-up, and then I'm gonna have a nap because I need to get my energy up before tonight. And yeah, the body is feeling it. My body is so sore. Like after getting back into the gym after being sick this week, my body has been very sore, and like by the end of that rehearsal, my back was hurting, and my arm, like holding the camera right now, is even hurting. So I think that having a little nap will hopefully help just restore that energy. I have just made like the quickest pre-workout snack of my life, because I need to leave, but I woke up at 4 p.m. and I didn't want to eat dinner right before I trained, because A, I didn't have anything pre-made because it's Sunday. All my meal prep is gone. And B, I felt really sick when I woke up from my nap. So I'm having a quick pre-workout snack because it's really important to eat before you train. So I made cashew butter and jam on some rice crackers, like so. And I'm just gonna quickly eat these. And then we're heading to the breakers tonight. Isn't that right, Fluffy? Look at him. Hello. Speaking really quietly because there is like a bachata class happening next door, but I am now just going over some details from last week. I am like 10 minutes early, so we're going over some curry, and then we've got rehearsal from 6 till 8 tonight. This crop is so cute. I'm literally obsessed. It's from CSB, and and like look at like the back. So fun. And I've just got it on with like a black bikini top and pants from Cotton On. I'm all ready for bed. It is very late. It is 10:25. Rehearsal finished at 8 p.m. and then I got home, had some dinner, some nachos for dinner, and then got ready for bed. And this is why being a dancer, you cannot wake up really early because you get home like so late from rehearsal, and by the time you get to bed, it's like 11 p.m. midnight. My body is feeling super sore, so I'm going to go and foam roll out a little bit. Normally I try and use a smooth one because according to my dance physio over in Sydney, she said that the nervous system gets stressed out if you're using a foam roller that's too hard or too pointy. This one's okay because the points are like quite soft. But she says that if the nervous system's getting stressed out, your muscles are more likely to tense than release. So it's always really good to use a soft foam roller rather than a really hard one, which is really interesting. So I'm gonna foam roll the entire bod because I'm so sore, and do a little bit of stretching just to like limit any soreness tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go to bed and hopefully get a nice 10 hours of sleep because your girl needs it. But I wanted to show you guys my pajama set because it is really cute. It is from Lorna Jane and I bought it as like a little gift to myself for my birthday because I think it's adorable. Look how cute. You can't really see the color on camera. While I am foam rolling on the floor, I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about my injury and give you a little bit of an update. So I was off with the flu for 2 weeks, and during that time I had no neck pain because obviously I wasn't training, I wasn't teaching, and I was forced to rest completely. But now my neck, after this long training block, is feeling very sore. I have some pain medication that I'm currently on, and it is currently, my GP has me on a very low dose, but I can like amp up the dosage if I have a really big training day and it's causing me a lot of pain, or if I need extra help getting rid of the pain like in order to sleep. So I took 2 today, this morning, which is like totally fine. I can take up to 3, and I still am like so sore. So it's been really frustrating, but I feel like I am just so used to pushing through injury, unfortunately, as most dancers are, that I just kind of like try and keep going. But it's gotten to the point pain-wise where like I can't push it anymore. I have had to be on the nerve medication for like the past few weeks, and it's made like the world of a difference. I feel like I've always been someone that doesn't like pain meds, pain medication. I try and like be as natural as possible with my own healing and things, but I kind of realized like after following a few like doctors online and having a chat with my GP and my physio, I'm like, okay, there comes a point where like actually you need to just like suck it up and take the pain medication because it's actually going to help your healing process. So I am taking the pain medication currently. Other than that, injury wise, I am finally able to move into some more intense loading in the gym, which is really good. Before this point, I've had to pull all of my weights back. So it's been really frustrating because prior to my injury getting really bad, I was aiming to train strength, and I was training to increase my jump height and my leaps to get me more powerful and more explosive. So I was doing things like heavy squatting, heavy barbell push press and things like that. But now I am doing a lot of body weight exercises because my body and my nervous system are not coping well under load. And it's not necessarily a lack of strength. Like, it's a lack of strength in like my neck stabilizers and like my shoulder stabilizers, but it's not necessarily like a lack of body strength, but it is that my nervous system is overloaded. And I personally think that that is due to me overtraining in dance and overtraining myself for quite a long time. And I think my nervous system has just gotten so overloaded that it's just like, now those nerves are firing a bit too much. So it's been a frustrating one to navigate, but we work through it. Also wanted to show you, I have some magnesium that I take when my muscles get really sore, like today after a big training load. I started this in full time after my ballet teacher, Talia Fowler, suggested it. I believe it was her. I'm pretty sure it was her. With magnesium, for it to actually like impact your levels of pain and help muscle recovery, you do need a certain dosage. I am not a pharmacist, so I don't know what that dosage is, and I will not suggest something that I'm not qualified in, but I do really like taking it for my own personal recovery. I have that in my nightstand by my bed so that every night, just in case, I can take one. I have a drawer like right by my bed. I'll show you guys. I have this drawer full of all of my stretching stuff and my fitness stuff, and then I also have a cupboard in my wardrobe as well, like this. But I have things like a golf ball to like roll out my foot. I keep like all of my little ball things in here, and then I've got like all my TheraBands in here. I've got like my wraps for boxing in here, and I have both of my different heart rate trackers in here, as well as a block and some ankle weights. So this is where I keep everything, and I just find it really helpful just having it by my bed all in one drawer. So if I need anything, I can just pull it out. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna finish foam rolling and releasing so I can get to bed. I just wanted to end this video and say thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this week's video, but I personally really want to share my journey with you guys, and I also want to give you any and every tip that I possibly can to make your lives easier and help you out in any way I can, whether that's through health and fitness or through dance tips. So I will promise to keep showing up for you guys every single week. And if you aren't already subscribed, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. And I hope that you all have a beautiful rest of your day.